Hey, what's up guys? Matt here with Fix Anything Save Money. Today we're going to be showing you this Hart circular saw. This is a 6.5-inch circular saw, and it's model, camera might not pick it up, but it's model HPCS01. So we're going to be showing you the features of this. We're going to be showing you how to use it, all the different little tricks to it, where everything is, and then we're going to be showing you how to install the vacuum attachment along with how to install the blade. So we'll get right into it. Oh, and then we're also going to be doing a demonstration. We're just going to be showing you how to cut through a scrap 2x4 that I have laying around. So yeah, we'll get right into it. We'll show you all the features. So here's our guard right here. And then this is our plate or our shoe. Some people call it different things. And then this knob right here, if we rotate this counterclockwise, that's going to loosen it, and it's going to allow us to lift our shoe up, which is going to adjust the depth of our cut. So we'll just put it all the way up for now. Okay. And then moving up the tool, you can see we have our trigger right here. Now we could only, that's automatically in safety mode, so if we just go to press it, it won't let us engage the saw. You have to actually push this blue button in and then press the trigger, and that will actually engage the saw. So you can see it's a good little safety feature they have where you just can't press the trigger. Then here's our Allen key. That's where it's stored, and that's to remove our blade. Then you can see here's our battery. So we'll go ahead and we'll show you how to install the battery. So to install the battery, we're just going to come over on this side of the tool, and we're just going to line up these grooves in the battery right here with these grooves right here. And you're just going to slide it in until you hear a click. Okay. And now we'll just show you real quick what it sounds like when it's engaged. So we're going to push this in, pull the trigger. Okay. And now whenever you're installing a blade or transporting the tool, even though it has this little safety feature, I always recommend just removing the battery. And now this is a brushed tool. This is a brushed saw. It's a little bit on the cheaper end. I think it's around like $75 for this saw. So we're going to be putting it to the test, seeing how it works. And for those of you that don't know brushed versus brushless tools, it's pretty much just means they have a brushless motor. They're a little bit more expensive. They last a little bit longer, but this is a brushed. So they're on the cheaper end. They're more geared towards, you know, your average everyday homeowner. So we'll put it to the test, see what you guys think. Let me know in the comments what you think of the saw if you own it. But yeah, so continuing on, we have our battery removed because we're going to be putting a blade into it. And then we'll also show you how to adjust the bevel of this plate. So that's this adjustment screw right here. We just loosen this by rotating it. If you're looking at it like this, you'd be rotating it counterclockwise, and then you just pull down on the shoe, and you could see here you have all of your adjustments. It goes from 0 up to 56. So I mean, you know, you're probably going to be, if you're cutting these beveled edges, you're probably going to be using either a 45 or a 22.5. But for this demonstration, 99% of the time you're going to be cutting at 0 to make a straight cut. So you just slide this plate all the way up to 0 and then lock it down. Okay, so like I said, we have our battery out because we're going to be adjusting, or we're going to be installing a blade. So we'll just take our Allen key out, and then you can see here there's a little button right here, this blue button. That's going to lock this mechanism to allow you to remove this bolt and this washer. So what you do is you press in on this, and while you're pressing on that, you could kind of loosen this. So to loosen these bolts, it's opposite of what you would normally think. To loosen this, we're going to rotate it clockwise. And again, we're holding this button back here in as we're doing it, and that locks it. So then we could go ahead and remove this bolt. could remove this washer. Now there is an inner washer, and you really only want to take that out, you know, if you're cleaning it or whatever. So we'll put that in, and then we'll put our blade in. The easiest way I found to put a blade in, lift this guard up, and then grab your blade. The lettering is always facing on the outside of the tool. And then just slide the blade up through the guard like that, and then just right over that circle. And then you could see the way that this washer is cut. It's at like an oval, and then this black piece right here is also at an oval. So you just want to make sure you have that lined up properly, like that. And then we just put our bolt back in, and to tighten it, we're going to go counterclockwise. Again, that's opposite of what you would normally do to loosen a bolt or tighten a bolt. So now we have it hand tight, and you can see if we were just to go to try to tighten it the rest of the way, the blade's just going to spin. So we could put our guard back down, and we're going to push our blue button in as we tighten it the rest of the way. Okay, so now we have our blade tight. We could go ahead and put our Allen key back into its home. And then we'll go ahead and show you how to install this dust collector. So to install the dust collector, it's going to go into the back of the tool, just like that. But we have to remove this blue little knob, and there's a washer behind it as well that we're going to have to remove. Okay, so now I'll show you exactly how this goes in. So you could see here, I mean, the shoe's all loose now, so that's just falling down. But the way we would put it in is, you see this groove right here is going to go into this groove right here. I don't know if you could see that, but there's a groove right there. And then there's a groove on the back of this right here. And that's going to go into this little slot right here. So we'll go ahead and slide that in. And then you can see this little angled piece goes right over our bolt. And then you could kind of just go into the back. Just put your finger into the back right here to hold this bolt, so that you could go ahead and put your washer on without pushing the bolt in. So you could kind of just put your finger in there, hold the bolt, and then put your knob back on. Okay. And just tighten that down. And then we'll go ahead and just push our shoe all the way up, tighten it down. Okay, so now we have our blade on. We know all of our little settings, how to turn it on. So we could go ahead and put the battery in now. And this is what you would hook up to the end of a hose, or to the end of a vacuum, if you're running like some sort of dust collection, which I recommend if you're doing indoors. Okay, so now we'll just grab a scrap 2x. Okay, so here's our scrap 2x, and we'll just kind of show you what we're gonna do. So we have our guard all the way up, but if we were going through like a thinner material, you know, we could push the guard down, and that would lower, you could see if our guard is, or if our shoe's down all the way, you know, it's only going to go through that much material, but we'll just go all the way up because we want to go through this whole 2x4. So we'll just push it up, tighten it, and then just kind of give it a little dry run. Push your trigger in, push this blue button in while you pull your trigger. Okay, and now we'll show you the actual cut real quick. So again, we're going to push this blue button in while we're pulling the trigger, and then we're going to make sure our blade is away from our material before we engage the blade. And then as the blade is spinning, we're going to push it into the material. It's always better if you have this material clamped down or have it secured in some way, but for this demonstration I'm just going to make a quick cut. So we'll show you real quick what that looks like. Okay, so button in, trigger pressed, and then we're going to push into the material. Okay, so you can see that cut pretty well actually. Didn't really snag up, didn't hang up. And you could see, you know, sometimes when you go to push through, the guard doesn't want to, you know, go up. This went up very nicely. You know, no issues with this. Like I said, if this is for just your average everyday homeowner, this is something that I'm going to highly recommend. I'll put a link in the description on where you could pick up this saw. And if you guys have any questions at all, be sure to reach out in the comments. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Otherwise, if this video helped you, be sure to give it a like. And then be sure to subscribe to the channel and check out all my other tool and DIY videos. So yeah, guys, that pretty much sums it up. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.